Hey there, guys and gals, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Timber and Stone, and we're now on episode 2, and of course, last time we founded Deluxiaville Township. It's a quaint community farmstead that will someday house the finest of warriors within its walls as a kingdom. But right now, we are not drawing any attention from any local baddies, including goblins, etc., that will eventually attack us because we are so small and they don't really care about us. We're not important, but one day, this will be surrounded by walls. There will be moats. I'm thinking that maybe we'll even do like a Motte and Bailey. And if you don't know what a Motte and Bailey is, I highly recommend you look it up. It's sort of like you build walls around a town, and then you kind of have a raised area of land with a little keep on it and stuff for archers. And it's a great place for everybody to retreat to if you ever get attacked. It's a really neat design and works really well in situations like this, where we're gonna build like a town. Might as well get this going. Where we're gonna build like a town, sort of this flat land with townsfolk and some, civilian housing and a blacksmith and a wood mill and a town hall. But then, we also want to build like a castle. So a Motte and Bailey is often a great choice for that because we can build like this big keep sort of in the back or off to the side and have that on some raised ground with some high walls, and then have some basic walls around the rest of the town. Now, the basic walls around the rest of the town, I mean, because that's so expensive, often they were not reinforced walls. They would have just basic wooden walls. And then the keep walls would be high stone, so they would be almost impenetrable. So that in cases where there'd be marauders or somebody be attacking the town, everybody would leave the town and go to the actual little keep within the Motte and Bailey. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna do. I think that would be a really neat design, and often these Motte and Baileys, they're kind of terraced. We can have a lot of fun with it. That's one of the wonderful things about Timber and Stone. We're not as limited in terms of what we can build in this game. Really, I mean, compared to Stonehearth, and I'm not putting Stonehearth down at all because Stonehearth is going to be wonderful. I'm sure it's going to be great, but this game is sort of fleshed out in that sense. Okay, so let's make sure our diggers, let's make sure our diggers have lots to do here. Looks like they kind of missed a little piece here, so let's get them to finish that. Whoops, kind of missed that. There we go. And any of this stuff, nope, you're good over here. Let's get them to work on this higher stuff. Get that done. Oh, a little bit more here, guys. There we go. And some of this mundane stuff, as time goes on, I will either cut out or we'll fast forward, or maybe I'll do it on my own. I don't know yet. I'm not sure how we're gonna work that out, because some of the more mundane stuff, I mean, once you've seen it a few times, you'll be like, I've seen it all. I don't really need you to show me all that stuff, and I don't want to waste your guys' time either. But right now, I don't know. I'm still learning as I go here, so it's important that I show you guys everything. So maybe if you see something that I haven't seen, you can point it out. Now, I've learned a lot about this game since the last day that we played. So we'll start with the big one. So if you hit U on the keyboard, ta-da! Oh, one of the most wonderful things I've seen so far in terms of making this, quality of life in the game. So here's a list of all of our people. We've got Waffle Buffer, the builder, Gnarly T, the toolmaker, etc., 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 down the line. Now, on here, what's great, you can tell what profession they have, so you can tell that Waffle Buffer is currently a builder, and if I want Waffle Buffer to do something else, I can just immediately switch him on here. Isn't that great? So, for example, with our toolmaker, if we need our toolmaker to become a stonemason for a while, we can just switch him with this. It's the best tool ever. Second thing I learned, the bracket keys. The bracket keys will actually switch between all your guys. So, for example, if we're equipping all our guys, which we're going to be doing fairly soon here, I can use the bracket keys to go through everybody. Just keep hitting the bracket key and I just go to the next person. So now we're on Jack Marius, the trader, and then Waffle Buffer, and then Gnarly T, and then Felis, and then Jean Ray, Angry Mage, Pie Blueberry, and Odd. Isn't that great? I love it. So two great things. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. The nice thing about hitting escape is it saves the game. So the next thing, actually, let's make sure everybody's, let's just assign some jobs here so that people aren't just standing around. So we want to go to construction, we're going to go to flooring, we're going to go to our cobblestone brown because it's awesome. Besides that, I think our masonry stockpile is full right now. Yeah, it's pretty full. So we're going to upgrade the storage here. It's going to cost 35 stone, but I think it's absolutely worth it. So this gives our builder something to do, gives our stonemason something to do too as well. And also, while we're here, we've got storage. You know what? We're going to upgrade the wood storage too as well. And I need to get, you know what? We need to get a couple more. We're going to do some things in the hall, but I also want to have an actual blacksmith, and I want to have an actual wood mill. But if we're going to do that, we got to do it now because I need to get those things down immediately, but I want to get them down in the right spot. So we're going to dig some areas out. And you can see they've been standing around in the hall. You can see that the grass starts to go away because they've been actually wearing lines in the grass, which is great. So you could have a virtual road, and I'll show you what that looks like. And eventually, even if you don't put down, you know, blocks for them to walk on, they will actually start to dig out the area with their feet. Like grass will stop growing in the area. It's so cool. I don't know. I just love that. It reminds me of the old Settlers games. Okay, so we're gonna dig out. We're gonna give a. I don't want too much room. We're gonna get. No, I want a fair amount of room. Actually, This is gonna be the. Blacksmith is going to be over this side, I think, and for us to do this, we need to get rid of these stumps. Remove stump, remove stump, remove stump, and yes. So I think we'll do the blacksmith. Let's see here. Most of our stuff is going to be up here. Maybe we'll do the lumber mill here. That makes more sense. So I guess we'll dig out the blacksmith first then, because I wanted to get rid of those stumps first. So let's do dig mine. We're gonna make, because I got to do the floors, right? That's very important to me. I don't know why, it's very important to me. Okay, so we're gonna have to dig out a couple layers here because I want the blacksmith to be fairly large. So we're gonna dig out our top layer like that, and then we're gonna dig out. It's probably gonna be. So how big is our hall? Our main hall, I mean, we're gonna probably be, this is a temporary main hall. I don't want the blacksmith to be as big as a main hall right now. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, right? So, and we're gonna have, so I want it to be at least 3, so enough room for a 3-wide road. So, actually, I'm just gonna pause it for a second so I can kind of mark. Oh, it is paused. Oh, I must have paused it, weird. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then I just want, whoops, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there we go. So I want the blacksmith to start about there, and then we're gonna go Shift Tab and remove this. I just wanted to get my measurements right. Measure twice, cut once, right? Not the other way around. All right, the blacksmith. I'm thinking probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, about 10. So yeah, this is another 3, 1 more. So that should be big enough for a blacksmith, and we'll have the road going in between. And yeah, we're probably going to move this because I want to have an actual lumber mill, which will be a bit bigger because some of the tools you'd have used for the lumber mill will be a bit larger. And if we have to, we can always add a little place, you know, so we can have the door on the inside here, and then we can have another little sub building. Like we can always add on to buildings too as well, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, good. Let's get that going. Guys, I want you to dig that out. I guess we didn't need to dig all of that area. Let's actually remove some of that because that's a little much. And then I'll show you what else I learned, which is great. Okay, so, and we also, I need to, where are we going to put the tools, guys? I guess we can put tools in every single one of the workshops, so that's fine. So we need a place, I need to build a storage spot for tools because we're going to start running out of a place to store it. We also need a place to store food, so we should build a granary. A granary, oh, brilliant. Sorry, sometimes I rejoice in my own brilliance. Yeah, so let's remove these stumps. We're going to build a granary over here too as well. A place to store food. Totally make, pause. Wow, we already have a wolf spotted? Okay, remove stump. Okay, so we have a wolf spotted by a forager. Okay, so we can click on this. We should be able to click on this. There we go. Oh, the forager killed him. Okay, we're gonna gather resources from the wolf. The next thing I was gonna say, we need to get the lumber mill in so that we can build a workshop so that we can build clubs for everybody. Because although your guys can fight with their bare hands, killing a wolf. Can you imagine killing a wolf with your bare hands? Well, that's what our forager just did. You must have distracted him or something. I don't know. Pretty crazy. Okay, let's get back to work here, guys. And while we're here, we are going to eventually dig out these little spots here too, because we got some coal and we got some iron too as well. But in the meantime, we can fill in the rest of that with terrain. So we can put in, grass. It will let us put in grass. So let's just fill that back up with grass. Awesome. Perfect. And I think it's a builder that puts the grass back in too as well. It's just like building any other block in the game. So that's kind of cool. All right, he's missing something. He said something, he doesn't have something. What didn't he have? I think his tool went kaput or something, but he can build his own tool. That's fine. Okay. So next on the list, right, I need to show you some stuff. Okay, so if you go to resources, before that happens, actually, let's go. We need to build another fire because I like the fire at night. It's nice. Don't remember what it's under. Is it objects, lighting, and then campfire? We could put a lamp post. No, we can't. It's just a little too expensive. It's like cloth and fat and all this crazy stuff. No, we're just going to do a campfire. We're just going to put the campfire back in kind of the same spot. Yeah, because I really like having that at night. It's super nice. Okay, so another thing we can do, especially with any material that we're really focused on, like food right now. For example, we want to keep track of food. Also, two things here. So food takes up 0.25 mass. So every 4 pieces of food takes up 1 spot in our storage. So you look here, food is 12 out of 40. So yeah, you can see that every 4 food makes up 1 spot in our storage unit. We can only have 40 food before we're gonna have to expand our storage. And we're gonna have to do that fairly quickly. The other thing we can do, if we wanna track that food closely, we can actually click this track button and it'll put it in the top right. Like they'll actually list all of these on the right so we can keep track of them. Just like RimWorld and everything else, you can keep track of all this stuff. Oh my God, so good. So I wanna keep track of my stone, my wood, and eventually we're gonna keep track of, so coal, not so much. Animal hide, not so much. Twine apparently is also very important. So we need to kind of get a grasp on our twine. Flax fiber, interesting. But that's something that's processed. So in processed materials, because twine we need twine to make something that's really important. So we're gonna put that here. We don't have any twine, which means we're probably gonna have to trade for it. And that's what these 2 buttons are, the buy and sell. So when a merchant comes to town, we can actually click on buy and the merchant will make us offers, right? You don't have enough inventory space to build the block. How can you, well, you don't need inventory to build. Oh, I don't know. Iron ore is beyond. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You guys go ahead and complain. That's fine. So twine. I don't know how to make twine. We need animal fur. Oh, and we need a tailor. So that's not a big deal. Because I think we have some. No, we don't have any animal fur. We have animal hide. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I don't know if that wolf actually got. We need to look at our forager. Who is our forager? Odd. We need to look at Odd for a second. Odd the forager. Perfect. Okay, so I just want to be sure that we got his settings right because I want him to loot the dead and then dispose of the dead. I hope he doesn't dispose of them before he loots them. I'm pretty sure he probably, let's also get him to hunt boar for now because we're going to need some animal hairs. And I think that's going to be important. And that also gives him a little bit of food too as well. Now, I'm going to turn off harvest wild wheat because we have some wheat seeds, which we could actually set up our farm for now too as well. Actually, let's do that. I know I'm distracted. There's a lot of things to do in this game, right? So, oh, we need to remove these stumps, guys. Guys, remove the stumps. Awesome. Okay, let's remove those and let's get our farm down. I know I've got like 5 other things that we're doing right now. This is going to be a 4x4. So we got those seeds from harvesting all that wild wheat, and I'd rather just have a farm for it than go and harvest for it. But it's nice knowing it's out there, right? Okay, so. Yes, this is super, super, super handy. So I can keep track of these resources. For now, I'm going to keep track of animal fur so I know when we actually finally get some, which is great. And let's see, what else are we going to keep track of right now? I want to kind of keep an eye on, I don't know, there's really not much else right now. I mean, eventually we're going to have more stuff, but isn't that nice? What a nice tool. And then as far as traders go, the only way to get a trader to our town is to have a road to our town. And I thought at first the roads had to be placed on flat land, but they do not. They do not. So we can actually place a road as long as I think it has to be at least 3 wide. So like so, it can be on any terrain. And as far as I know, it can be across uneven terrain as well. So a road, this is gonna be kind of our main road. I think our wagon's in the way of our main road already. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind that. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. This might be something I do on my own. Maybe I'll take a few minutes and just do this. Yeah, because here's the downside to not having even terrain is that I can't just place the road entirely like that. I actually have to place it on all of these slanted blocks too as well. And I think it's Alt Shift to remove or yeah, like that. Alt Shift. Whoops, Alt Shift. Maybe that doesn't work. I'm not sure how you remove. There we go. Yeah, like that. So yeah, Alt Shift works. So yeah, I can only do. So it's creating a virtual road. This is where traders will know to come and where they can come in through the edges of the map. So I have to build these roads to all 4 edges of the map, and that increases the possibility that we're going to get either a trader or even potentially somebody new to our colony. So this could take a couple minutes. You know what? I'm just going to pause it while I build the roads. Be right back. Okay, all done. So apparently Waffle is short a hammer, I believe. I think that's Waffle. Let me just see here. That is Waffle Buffer is missing a hammer. So let's get her. Apparently we weren't maintaining these in storage. I think I was being really cautious because you could do the same thing with tools that you can do with some of the other stuff. If you run out of storage, you can't build anymore, and you can't build anymore if you don't have no storage, and blah, blah, blah. It becomes this catch-22 thing. So as you can see, I built roads traveling to all 4 corners of the map. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I didn't really build them. It's a virtual road. Like, it's just basically identifying how you would like your people coming to your town to get to your town. Now the roads have to be at least 3 wide, so we have to make some adjustments over here. And I think what we'll probably do is just make our hall bigger. I think that makes way more sense. We're gonna make our road, because I want our main road to be by 4, so 4 by whatever. And I think what we'll do is we'll remove this little part here. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to make our hall a little bit bigger to meet the road. So now the roads only work if they're attached to an actual hall square too as well. So I guess actually we'll just make this a little corner. That's fine. I'll fix it later. I'll make it look right later. As long as they've got enough room. It has to be at least 3 wide in order to work. And there's a couple spots where there's trees on it that I have to remove the trees. I think there's one over here. So you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. So yeah, oh yeah, that one's fine. That one's fine. There was some parts where there was a tree on it. Yeah, like this one. It won't let me put, yeah, so I have to remove this tree in order for that to work. So cancel, and we can go chop down tree and remove this stump. But sometimes trees are fine. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's quirky. Now, I think we can remove, oh yeah, we can remove the show. We can turn off designations. So if we don't want to see it, we can always turn that off if we're looking for, you know, a more farmsteady look rather than a more blocky look. But a lot of the times I'm probably going to have that on so I have an idea. And I think if we're clicked on something else, we won't see that. I'm not sure. Actually, I think, yeah, if we turn off, no, maybe not. I don't know. I thought we didn't have that on before, but maybe we did. Weird. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can always turn it off if it starts to annoy us. There was also a couple areas that we have to dig out in the stone here too as well to make that. I didn't have to do this. I could have made the road go through it, but I don't think we can dig in an area that's designated as a road. So this one, yeah, this one will be fine. That's fine. Good. Awesome. Ooh, level 5 stonemason now. Wow, that's incredible. That is amazing. So they've already dug out that one. Perfect. Now we can start building. Let's go to construction. And this is, of course, going to be cobblestone brown again. Actually, there's a couple pieces of coal that I want them to dig out first. So dig out that coal, dig out that coal. And, ooh, dig out that copper. Yeah, copper's really important right now. Sorry it's so dark, guys. Nothing I can do about that. This game does get very dark, like, you know when it's nighttime. I'm actually quite surprised we got attacked already. I've heard that the wolves, oh look, our herder got all those animals. Oh, is that ever cool? So let's just turn this off. So yeah, so remember we got 2 boars, 2 sheep, and 3 chickens. This is amazing. Now, with them here, and the herder comes in and, you know, what? So what is he doing? Is he, he just hit it. That's animal abuse. What are you doing? Angry mage is angry. I should have known. So he will come in and I think he gathers feathers and stuff. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. What we should do is actually put something like feathers in our thing here to see if, like, track it to see if we actually gain feathers. I don't know. Not yet anyway. And I think we've had chickens for a while. I think we only gain feathers when we kill chickens. And wool, we should be able to shear sheep. Actually, he might be able to shear sheep if he has shears. There is actually a tool called shears, but is there such a thing as stone shears? No, there's only metal shears, which means we need to get our blacksmith up and running. So as soon as they've got that dug out, we'll turn this into a blacksmith over here. And oh, look, we can start digging out our lumber mill, which is going to be right here. As long as we've got the floor down, we can actually place the objects. And I'm going to make this one quite a bit bigger because I think the objects we're going to need to put in here is bigger. And what we might do actually is make the blacksmith a little bit more interesting. So rather than just rectangular, we can give it kind of a little addition here. Maybe we'll put, you know, the forge or something in here, and the anvil, the forge and anvil can go in here, and then we'll do a little tool area, and I don't know, maybe a chair or two in here. There's all sorts of stuff we can add in this. Like, it's gonna be pretty awesome, I think. And okay, they are ready for a floor already, which means we can start putting down stuff. Oh, that's so exciting. So construction, hold on, construction, I misclicked there, guys. So construction, we're gonna put flooring, we're gonna go cobblestone brown, and we're gonna put a cobblestone brown floor in there. And oh, the hall is done. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Hall is done. So we're going to move the actual hall. So the designated hall is going to be right here. And we're going to make the hall a little bit bigger. I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig it out. I think I already mentioned this, but we're going to dig it out this way. So the hall meets the road. Now, like I said, the hall has to be attached to the road in order for you to start getting visitors. And visitors can include traders, and it can also include new people for your village. So that is really important because I want to have, of course, our quaint little farmstead needs to be bigger. There was something else I learned. Ah, darn it. I can't remember now. Something about people. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me just look at somebody here. I might remember once I click on somebody and just kind of take a look around them. Oh, yes. It was something else. Let's see here. Well, their main inventory, we can decide absolutely everything they're carrying. So we can, as soon as we're able to, oh, they can carry around a torch too. Yeah, and we can assign them to have like a club, for example, and make sure that they always have a club on every single one of our people. I think that'll be absolutely essential. There was something else, but I don't remember what it was. There was something else I wanted to look at. Oh, I think that just tells him to stop. I think I just told him to stop. I didn't mean to tell him to stop. You keep doing what you're doing, guy. You're doing a really good job, Angry Mage, except you're really, really angry. Yes. Okay. So that's, look at, actually they're moving quite along, moving along quite quickly. Actually, our builder, we could speed it up just a little bit more. I think that's probably a really good idea. Oh, might as well grab that extra coal. Like when I see it, of course the temptation is to just dig. I just want to dig. I want to get all that juicy, all the juicy resources, and I want them now. Oh, what's that? Tin. That's gotta be tin. What do we need level for that? Level 6. I don't know if our miners are quite level 6. They're starting to move pretty quick now. As they get more skilled, they will start to move quicker. Who's just standing here? This is our tool maker. Okay. You know what? We're so close to actually having a place for our tool maker to work. We're gonna have a blacksmith pretty quick, and we're gonna have a lumber mill, and we're gonna actually, can I deconstruct this now? Let's deconstruct this. Yes, we're gonna deconstruct the tool bench, or the timbering bench, because we're gonna put that in this building. Hopefully there is enough room. Oh, they can't, so we don't have anybody that's level 6. What we can do is we can go here, we go our miners, see who's mining. So yeah, they're both level 6. They should be able to do it. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, it dug it out. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. So that's almost done. And the builder's working on that floor. Actually, the builder's already starting to get pretty fast too. Eventually, we're going to have multiple builders because some of the things that we have planned, like we're going to build a modern Bailey, which means we're going to have a full-size keep, which is going to probably take an exceptionally long time. It looks like our wood cutter is going to start running out of trees. We are manually cutting trees. We're cutting only the mature stuff. And also, yes, if you leave a stump in the ground, the tree will grow back. I've confirmed that is a thing apparently in this game. The trees do grow back in those areas. So that, yeah, that's kind of cool. So that way, you know, if you've got a forest and you chop down the entire forest, as long as you don't remove the stumps, they will grow back. So that's quite handy. How's our food? Food's 97. Actually, we're okay. Now, when you want to kill something, you need a knife. Oh, a chicken must have escaped there. Is he? He's not actually. Oh, he's gathering. I wonder if he gets. Hold on. Pause for a second. I want to see something. He's going back. I just wondered what he collected from the animals. So we did collect food from them. So we do get a certain. We probably get eggs from the chickens, is what I'm thinking. But if we want shears, if we want to get that wool, we've got to build a blacksmith. So that's very, very soon. Might as well just speed that right up. I kind of wish they would turn off the fire during the day. There's no way to actually say turn off the fire during the day, but I guess I don't mind having it up. It's just, it seems wasteful. Although they need a place. Oh, our guys also need a place to sleep. Oh, hey, we can actually do that right now. We don't need to pause. Hold on, storage. What's yellow? Food is yellow. We're gonna need that granary too. So where are we gonna put that granary? It doesn't. I'm thinking. Okay, so the map. I think this is kind of be our backside, so I think we want our granary sort of facing closer to our backside and sort of near the farms. And yeah, I think in this area here might be really good, but I want to level that terrain down first. So our granary is going to go right in here. So we'll dig this out. It's going to be quite a bit of digging out. The granary doesn't have to be huge. I just want it to be tall, like a granary. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like an old school granary. I just want it to, you know, so it's the base is going to be like this, and they're usually kind of roundish. So that's what I'm kind of aiming for. At least see, I'm thinking like a Roman granary, which would be kind of round. Okay, so we can dig it, put in the rest of those floors here now. The roads, or not the roads. Construction, flooring, cobblestone brown. And yeah, there we go. There we go. And then once that's in, our hall is ready to go. And then at any given time, we could get visitors. It may take a while. I've heard that it can take some time to start getting visitors. Look at our little farms though. Look at that. That's starting to look really cool. Pretty soon we're actually going to start getting, actually harvesting corn and stuff. So we're going to start getting lots and lots of extra food, which is going to be amazing. This is going quite well. Soon our guys are actually going to be able to dig up that ore because we only need level 8, I believe. Let's just queue over that. Level 8, so a couple more levels soon. For some reason, they didn't fill in this hole. I don't know why. Construction, terrain, grass. There we go. I don't know why they didn't put that in there. Maybe I misclicked. That is quite possible. Stuff. Oh, the fire did go out. So I have to manually tell them to refuel it. Oh, so that actually works out great. Then I can just activate it at night or when we need to. I like that actually. We don't need to deconstruct it. That is a way better plan. Oh, look at this. Is that silver? Tin. No, tin. Yeah, big deal, right? Big deal. It's just tin. Dig that out. Might be able to dig out that iron maybe. And we might as well get them working on some of this other stuff too, because they're going to be done sort of their home projects pretty quick, and we'll get them to continue leveling all of this terrain. Oh, we have to repair that road too. I think there was another piece of road that I left kind of like that, where I was going to level the terrain. I don't remember where it was, so let's get that down too. Otherwise, this road thing isn't going to work, but it wasn't connected up to now anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's not like we missed anything not having that done. Okay, that's done. Eventually, all the roads are going to be flattened, and I'm going to make them, you know, like one of the, I'm thinking, one of the, so there's the flooring, there is the paved stones, or the flat stones. No, not the flat stones. Must be the paved stones. Yeah, these guys. And I'll probably do them like, yeah, that looks really nice. Like, it's gonna look like cobblestone roads. It's gonna look really cool. But that's a rich man's desire. That's gonna be a while before that's done. So, okay, now we can actually attach this hall to the road, and our road should be active. No. Oh, darn it. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Darn it. Did it again. Right. Okay, there we go. Like so, and then we're going to attach the road. Whoops. I'm a bit misclicky today. That's okay. We're going to attach a road. I like the music in this. I don't know why. It's very soothing. Okay, there we go. That's done. We're just going to bring that down in speed. We don't want to go too fast because I don't know. Oh. Waffle buffer builder could not move your hull. There is no path or I don't know. Could not move to your hull. Interesting. So, and we could, now that this is actually put together like this. So here's the thing. This is now an active hull. The game thinks of this as a completed building in a lot of ways. So now we will actually receive traders. We may receive guys from other lands to come and join our cause. So of course, named after you guys. And this also counts as a place. This is where everybody goes when they're idle. So this is also where we can actually set up things like beds. I would love to have a 2-level building, but we don't have to do that. Let's see. Let's go to objects and go to furniture. I don't know if this makes a difference, but there is straw beds, which require wheat. I think that's wheat. Wheat, and is that leather? I can't tell. Like, I can't click on it, so I don't know. And what do we need to build that? Like, I wish you could actually look at... Okay, so let's go to resources. Maybe we can tell by looking at the resources. Probably. So that's definitely wheat. The one is wheat, and the other one is animal hide. We do have some animal hide. So let's build a straw bed. I just want to build a straw bed. I want to see what that's like. Let's rotate it. I don't like space bars rotate. I might change that. But yeah, I'd much rather have like a loft, a second floor loft. Get so caught up in things. But we need to do it. We need to do it. Otherwise, it's going to bug me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go flooring, or do we do walls? No, this would be a floor. We're going to do cobblestone brown, and we're actually going to build some stairs going up into a second level. I know, we're already building second levels, right? So let's see. How tall do we want second level? So each of these little settlers are two blocks high. So we want the stairs, I think, because the walls are going to go along here. So Oh. Oh, we got goblins. Goblins already? Really? Hold on. A goblin has been spotted by Odd the Forager. Another thing I've heard about this game. Oh boy. Goblins! Oh no. Oh no. Goblins. Another thing I've heard about this game is that if you don't deal with threats quickly, they can get out of control very, very quickly. So, if I hit charge the enemy, I don't know if everybody will attack or if just, I don't know. What we could do, I think, theoretically, I don't know. Maybe let's just watch to see what happens. Is he coming after our town? Thing is, a lot of people have said that I'm not going to last very long here. And that it's distinctly possible. Is the Forager going to go after him? I wonder if he can do it barehanded. We need to get him a club. Like, oh. Yeah, same goblin he'd spotted. Okay, that's fine. It pauses automatically. So let's go get him. Get him. No. Oh, no. Apparently the goblin's too tough. So, okay, you know what? We're going to pause. Let's go back to town here. I just want to see something. We need to get this wood shop up so I can actually build something. I want to build a... we can actually make that blacksmith a little bigger. I want to build a workbench because with a workbench, we can build some clubs. I think that's really, really important. But I have to get this floor down. We have to get this floor down. It's so important to me. I guess, hold on. What's it going to take to build a workshop? Construction? No. Objects? No, sorry. Objects? Workshops? It is the workbench, I think, or is it it's not the timbering bench. I think it's just a basic workbench. Actually, why don't we just look rather than guess? Let's not guess. Let's actually look under weapons. The club. The club requires carpenter. Oh, maybe we don't even need a workbench. Oh, well, if it just requires a carpenter, let's change our tool maker. We can do this right now. We can have this. We can have some clubs for us right away. So we're going to change Gnarly T to carpenter, and we're going to get him building clubs. Let's build. I don't know. Let's maintain 10 in storage. And he should start working on that right away. We've got the materials. If we don't need a workbench, then let's go. Build away. Let's just see if he goes. No, that's Waffle Buffer. That's Jack Marius. Gnarly T is building clubs. Okay, perfect. Let's zoom. So we should be able to zoom to Odd. I think we can zoom to Odd by doing this. Oh, jump right here. There we go. So he's probably just dancing with the goblin. He's afraid to go near the goblin. I don't blame him, but yeah. Dude. Nope. So, I wish we had a bow. Wait. What do we need to build a bow? We have 2 bows. What do we need to build arrows? Stone arrows. We have bows and arrows. Dude, don't we have... I think we have an archer, don't we? Hold on. Don't we have somebody that could pose as an archer? Archery. Waffle Buffer. Jack Marius. But what I'd really like to see is... Odd take a bow because he's always out, right? He's always out. And a club. Why not? So, wow, yeah, that's what we need to do. So, Odd, let's go to Odd really quickly. And let's see if we can equip that bow on him. If he can have it, like, why wouldn't we have it? I didn't even know we had these things. Okay, so we can go maintain an inventory. We're going to go, I want him to have a club, and I want him to have a bow. And I assume this is low quality and high quality arrows, and then fire arrows. So, whatever, I want you to have 10 arrows on you, or 10 high quality arrows, or 10 fire arrows. I don't know if I need to do that. That might not be necessary, but he'll grab whatever he can hold. I would think, 10 arrows isn't really a lot, in my opinion. But now, theoretically, he should go back to town to go grab those things, I think. Is he going back to town, or is he still running? I can't believe we found a goblin already. Oh, yeah, he's running. Hold on. This is not good. Can I actually tell him where to go? Ah, yes, I can. Come back to town. I need you to come back to town. At least, where is town? At least in town, we can maybe all gang up on that guy. Because I'm assuming that the goblin is tough. And that's why he's not even going to risk it, but he is barehanded too as well. So now everybody, we can actually make sure that everybody has a club in their inventory too as well. Let's just pause it for a second. Let's go to that club just see here. Club. Ah, we have one. So let's track the clubs that we have handy. Awesome. And of course, bows too as well. I want to track bows for now and arrows too. Just in case, you know, maybe we lose arrows out in the woods. I don't know. I have no idea. So let's keep track of that stuff. Now, let's make sure Odd has that first club. I think that's really important. Odd. Come on, dude. Let's get you back home. Let's get you home, man. Run! I'm assuming that Goblin is not going to stop until he's actually ransacked, pillaged, and done all that stuff that bad guys do. Okay, we can actually start building. No, we can't. Hold on. Design. We need to dig out this coal, guys, so that I can get my wood chopped down. There we go. Our forger is back. Now, he should go and grab that stuff. How do I make him grab that stuff? Pause. There's got to be a way for me to tell him to grab that stuff. I told him to maintain him. Oh, I wonder if I have to drag it on. Can I? Nope. I'm not sure how that works. I have no idea. So I've told him to grab a club. I've told him to grab arrows. Club, arrows, bow, arrows. So I don't know if there's anything more I can do. I think it's up to him now. He's got to just come and pick it up. So I'm counting on you, buddy. I need you to grab that stuff. In the meantime, we could get Gnarly. No, let's not use Gnarly. Let's get our builder to also equip a club as soon as a club is available, and maybe the other bow. Yeah, that's probably a really good idea. I gotta keep a little bit. Gotta keep track of our forger just in case. Okay, so let's go to equipment. Equipment. Maintain an inventory, and we're gonna go. You want to keep one club. Let's give you the other bow because our builder usually has a little bit. Oh, Goblin is spotted. Okay, so we're gonna get the bow, and we only have 6 more arrows, but we're gonna put it at 10 anyway. Whoever grabs those arrows first. We just need somebody to grab something, and we have 2 clubs and 2 bows. Okay, guys, where is that Goblin? I can't see him right now, so I just don't know what's going to happen here. Do I need to change everybody into... Pause? No, pause. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we need... Attack! Okay, so our farmer who has 0 weapons... no weapons whatsoever. I wonder, let's change... Where, hold on. Sorry. Let's go, let's go to Odd. Let's jump to Odd and let's change him. There's probably easier ways to do this. I'm still just learning this part. Let's change him to an archer. And let's change our builder. Let's go and let's go to Waffle, and we're going to change him to, oh wait, John Ray. We need to change John Ray into an infantryman. So let's change John Ray, and then we're going to give him a club as well. Oh, stone pick. That'll work too. I think a pick would work very well as a weapon. And if you've ever held a pick, like they're heavy. So hammer. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Club. I'm worried now because I don't want to lose anybody. We just started. Okay, so he's gonna grab a club, and he's destined to be an infantryman. So let's change him back to his home profession, which is infantryman. Infantry. There we go. Okay, and away we go. Let's do this. Now. Wait, where is everybody? There it is. Okay. It's very, very dark. I apologize for that. There's not much I can do about that right now. I suppose we could fuel that fire so that we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, let's go back to where the Goblin is. Okay. Maybe he should... Maybe, I don't know. Will he automatically jump in? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Kill him! Oh, no. Oh, that was a big hit. Uh-oh. Can see his health. So he's about halfway. Come on, everybody. Oh, we did it! Okay, so that being said, John Ray needs to go back. I guess we don't need to change him to be, I guess eventually they might stay as that profession, like as whatever I've set them at. But right now, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just playing it by ear for the most part. Basically, I also want our forger to get that stuff. So I'm going to leave him as an archer until he's all done and he's got all that stuff, and then I'll switch him back to forger. That was exciting. That was super exciting. So is he gathering all the resources out of here? Is that what he's doing? Hold on. How do I tell what he's doing? He's crafting a club. That's not normal. Okay, so Weird. Okay. And then I wonder, will they automatically dispose of that corpse? I don't know. Odd, where'd you go, man? Odd. You just took off. It's so dark, I can't see anything either. Say, so Odd, let's get you back to being a forager. Perfect. There we go. Odd, you're going to go back to being a forager because you're level 7 at foraging, which is amazing. I think we're probably almost out of time. Very exciting. We got our first little goblin attack. It's worrisome, though, because... Oh, he's vibrating. You see that? Look at his hands. What's going on? Maybe he's scared. He's that scared. Or he's bugged. Hold on. Go this way. There we go. Oh, he's having trouble with that. Maybe he's doing it? I don't know. Let's click on him. Oh, he's having trouble finding a path. Hold on, we gotta pause it here. This looks like a little bit of a bug. Because the goblin died on a little bit of a slant there, so we might have to dig out this land. Let's do that. Dig out that land to make it so that the goblin can be got, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. We have to remove that road too. Just one sec. Wow, yes, we are so out of time. We're so out of time. I got so excited with that goblin attack that, yeah, I kind of lost track of time there. So I apologize for that, but I don't really, because I was really having fun. I was having a blast. I hope you guys are having fun too. We'll figure out how to fix this. I think we either have to build this land up or tear it down in order to get at that goblin. I think building it up might be easier. It's just a little bug. It's just he can't find the path to get the stuff off the corpse. And we want whatever is on that goblin. There might even be money. And money is important now. I think we even have some money. Guys, I gotta go. Honestly, I just play this all day. This is super fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Take care.